Welcome back to the Cool Cats Paradise here on 10th Hour Gaming. As always, we are back in Boundless, and definitely, as always, I hope you're doing well today. My name is 10th Hour. Let's see what we've done here just a little bit. I've put in just this little bit of glass here in the last couple minutes. It's been literally no time since the last video, so hopefully you enjoyed that one. Let's figure out what we're gonna do here with this water, because we know this gleam is just a placeholder, so we need to kind of figure out what we can do here. But I've put this barrier of glass here just for now, so we'll take some blocks out and see what happens. Well, good so far. Take out that block. That block's fine. We put in some stone just to see what would happen too. There. Okay, so there's water. That's fine. So we know we can put some glass there, and the water will go away. If you didn't know that about water, it won't keep going. You just put a block right away, and then the water will disappear again. So we need to put some more glass here just to get this to work. And we'll switch to our shovel. Get a glass block there. And it looks like we can actually go out quite a bit here if we want. I have this beaconed. I actually, before the end of last video, I noticed that I didn't have this beaconed and had to come back. My son helped me re-beacon all this stuff. He's 2, so he was a real big help. He really enjoyed the game. Just showed him a little bit. He was pretty excited about hammers. So, devs, if you ever catch this, my son, he loves the hammers in this game. So good on you for that. Let's definitely take this stuff out. And we're pretty safe here to just take these out. Pretty safe. Right here, we're going to run into an issue by taking out this gleam. But we'll just divert that. Well, that should get rid of that issue, I think. Oh, is it above? Wow, how much water is there? Quite a bit, it seems. Might have to go outside and pull some of this out too. But we're going to take out this gleam, and we're going to adjust a few things, and then we'll come right on back. Alright, for the time being, we have some glass up here. Gotta remove some blocks, I think, from the outside to avoid water keep coming in, but we've got some glass here. We've taken out quite a bit of the gleam. We're going to take out the stuff on this side probably at a later time, but we'll clean this up. Get some glass in the proper spots, get some of our blocks back maybe that we've lost, trim some things up, and we'll see where we're at here. So let's go up top. Let's go outside here, and it's raining, of course. Grab our trusty hammer and see. Oh, there's a spitter here. Well, of course there is. We're gonna punch him in the face. Right up and close. Yeah, personal, dude. Yeah. So we can see where our water was coming in here and why we were having issues. This stuff actually needs to be removed, and we could do that now. So let's just see what kind of work this is going to be here. We're going to have to switch tools quite a bit. Yeah, see, water is still a little bit weird in this game, if you didn't notice. Water is very odd. We've got like water blocks doing all kinds of weird stuff here because I had to put these in a weird way. Yeah, and down here you can see that's exactly what happened. Yeah, see, I don't think I technically own this block here. Actually I do. That is on the edge. But we can take some of this stuff out. Get off the surface here and make sure we don't drown. That is the one gotcha here with building anything underwater. Make sure you manage your oxygen accordingly. Yeah, here we're kind of okay, because if we're misplacing blocks, they're just going on the inside. Whereas when we were inside, they were going on the outside. So this is kind of an issue that I was not really handling very well. Hence gleam blocks here. Oh, nice. That'll actually go really well right there. That is a block. That looks nice. We can see what kind of work needs done here just quickly, because we're going to open a lot of this up here. I just want to see, yeah, a lot of this needs to come right on out. And I can choose to build the deck down a little bit more, but yeah, we've got a little bit of water in here. No worries. And all that water will go right away. It's thinking about it. We might have another one. Nope, there it goes. So now we have an easy way to get in and out of here. See, couple of misplaced blocks. No worries. Just get that one plugged right back up. See, we can kind of bounce back and forth. This will be nice. Oh, and this is actually done really well. I must have planned this ahead or something, maybe subconsciously, because this can all go in really without a whole lot of trouble. Except the one thing that you'll notice here, that I am just noticing, is my glass is quite low. So we'll want to make some decisions here, because we're going to have to go on the outside and trim some stuff out. I can already see it there. So after a few finer touches here, we have a spitter that's drowning underwater. But we have kind of diverted the water and decided to move back these extra 2 blocks, because the water was getting kind of weird here, and I apparently don't have a couple blocks beaconed here correctly, so it makes sense just to kind of move it back. And this looks pretty cool as it is. It's interesting that we could get this to do this. That spitter is really swimming for its life in there. So a little bit of progress here, not too shabby. So right here we have kind of a weird state of affairs with the water. I've mentioned this probably a couple times here throughout some videos. This is very weird water physics, and I feel like I'm going to keep mentioning it until the water physics are not this weird. So let's take a look here. Let's see how weird this is. This is not pushing forward because there's like 1 or 2 blocks somewhere. I'm thinking it's this block right there. That was one part. So it can't push forward because of that one block. That seems a little odd. But the real reason is probably this stuff right here, which I don't have beaconed, and I'll have to beacon this. See if we can get this water to actually take us out here into open sea. It's this little ledge here. I think that is causing us, and we might drown. We've taken quite a bit of drowning damage here, and that doesn't seem to have done it either. I'm not sure. Something is definitely still weird. We have this very cool effect. I'll give it to him that it's a pretty cool effect, and I could expand over here if I really wanted to, but I'd kind of just like to be able to like look out into the ocean here, but I can't. Weird water physics. What can you do? Alright, so that water is kind of a weird bust here. I can't figure out what's going on with it. Maybe put some love down in the comments if you have some ideas what the heck is going on with this water. I'm just not sure. But we're going to go ahead and take our liberties here, and we're going to put down some gleam on this floor because it is super dark in here. And that's kind of weird with all this water. So let's go ahead and put some gleam down, and then we'll come right on back. Womp, womp, womp. That's all the gleam I have. Ooh, real close here on the floor. We might have to go get some more gleam to kind of fix this. So, boy. Not too bad here. So I really want to do this floor in gleam because it's so dark, and the water is giving a really cool effect, and this eventually is going to be taken out and will also be glass. I think we're going to put the glass up first and then take the stuff out. That'll probably go over a lot better. So we really haven't missed much here, kind of just testing out some possible stair solutions. This is what I'm looking at here with this diagonal, but I've actually run out of glass and gleam, so we need to craft some, and then we'll go on a little adventure while that stuff is crafting and see where it takes us. But the plan here is to definitely bring the stairs down at an angle so that this works a little bit better and not taking up so much space. So we'll go ahead and get this stuff crafted and then go out on a small adventure. We're going to need to find some gleam. We're going to have to return to Till. It's gonna be pretty brutal. Here we go. Here we are in Gleam City, or at least it used to be. Probably some gleam left here. Let's gather some gleam and potentially run for our lives because this place gets a little bit hairy in a hurry. And there's ice, so there's that too. That's ice. That's gleam. There we go. Just a couple here, not... Oh, I couldn't get that one. Let's go over here where we actually see some better. So we'll gather these. We're going to have to refine these. So that's kind of another step. But we need to fill in that floor. As our hammer breaks, we just have plenty more to go. Gather all this gleam up. And then we'll see what our take is. We'll come right on back to you. Oh boy, we got a spitter on our trail here as we're trying to get some gleam. I only have about 27, but let's take care of this spitter here. These guys are brutal here. Give him the good old two-fist and he's dead. That's how it goes. Back to more gleam. Oh no, he had friends. Oh boy. Give him a 1-2. There you go. Anybody else? Any other takers? Yeah, there's one right over here. Look at this guy. Causing havoc. I knew it. Yep, give you the 1-2. Yep, sit down, son. Moving on. Continue with this gleam. And there we go. That's the last one of, I think, like the third one or so. So not too much. And we end up with 69. Not too bad. Not too bad. That might be enough to do the floor. Let's maybe grab just a little bit more here quickly. And then we'll get on out of here. I'm thinking that floor is going to look really nice. We just have to refine this up. So that's the one gotcha. But let's gather this, and then we'll get off this planet, and we'll meet you back home. Oh boy, some people had some things to say about us stealing their gleam. We're out of here, dude. We might make it out. We might die. It's gonna be close. We made it. Okay, so we're in a little bit of a bad way here. I'm not sure what has happened in the game, but I am not able to make it home, and this is gonna be kind of the unceremoniously end of the video here. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please come on back here, Cool Cat's Paradise, on 10th Owl Gaming. Meow, and hopefully I find my way home. There's cuddle trucks everywhere.